Do you believe women only get turned on by physical touch? Think again. You are missing out on a deeper truth. While physical touch is essential for a healthy relationship, sometimes women yearn for more. They want to feel loved beyond their bodies, to know that your affection comes genuinely from the heart. For many women, attraction goes beyond the physical. It comes from heartfelt actions and genuine emotions. By the end of this video, you will learn the secrets to sparking attraction without laying a finger on her. Number 8. Wear a seductive scent. You know how women are obsessed with perfumes and scented candles, right? It is all about the mood. Ever noticed how they have different fragrances for different parts of the house? That is because scents play a huge role in setting the vibe. Imagine you, her man, wearing a cologne that is just irresistible. Oh boy, it is like a switch flipping in their minds. Believe it or not, a sexy cologne is like a guilty pleasure for many women. It is almost as if they are addicted to getting a high from that scent. And when you pull her close for a hug or a cuddle while wearing that cologne, man, you have just hit the right spot. She won't want to be anywhere but right there and soak in that aroma. So, never hesitate to spend a bit on a top-notch cologne. And trust me, it will be the major key to turning her on. Number 7. Make lingering eye contact. Ever tried holding her gaze just a tad longer than usual? Do it with a playful, flirty vibe. Not too intense, but just enough to get her attention. When she gives you that curious look, just flash a grin and say, "I can't help but get lost in those eyes of yours." Trust me, in long-term relationships, we often forget these little moments. We get comfy, settle into routines, sometimes grow distant, or let minor disagreements cloud the connection. But deep, playful eye contact can be the bridge back to intimacy. But guess what? A simple, lingering look can bridge that gap and send chills down her spine that turn her on in an instant. It is all about reconnecting and reminding her that the spark is still alive and kicking. Number 6. Whisper sweet nothings. While women have many sensitive spots, there is a special kind of magic when you whisper into her ear. It is like tapping directly into her romantic frequency. But here is the catch. Magic can quickly turn tragic if your breath smells like the food you just had. So, always keep some mints or a quick swish of mouthwash with yourself. It is a small step that makes a world of difference. Now, when you are all minty fresh and ready, lean in close. The key is to be genuine and a tad mysterious. How about a smooth, "Hey babe, your eyes are so seductive"? It is straightforward and hits the mark. Keep in mind that it is not just the words, but the vibe they bring. Number 5. Morning calls to make her day. There is something undeniably sultry about morning calls. You know that slightly raspy, deeper tone you sport right after waking up? It is pure gold. And ladies, they are suckers for it. It is like your voice has this magnetic pull, and she is just there, hanging onto every word and getting lost in the depths of that sound. Morning calls, especially with that deep voice, tap into an intimate, vulnerable space. It feels like sharing a secret moment, just the two of you, before the world wakes up. It is raw, it is real, and it is ridiculously romantic that it turns her on in one go. Now, while you have got her hooked with that irresistible morning voice, why not sprinkle in some flirtatious charm? A hint of, "Thinking of you is the first thing, babe," or a playful "Dreamt of us last night, care to hear," can send her heart racing. But sometimes simplicity steals the show. Just a genuine, "Hey babe, good morning, slept well," can make her day, and trust me, she will be floating on cloud 9. And with such a start to her day, she will be head over heels and counting down the hours until you two meet. So next time you wake up, grab that phone and dial her number. Number 4, cook a romantic meal. Whipping up a meal for your lady doesn't make you any less macho. In fact, it is quite the opposite. Ladies find it incredibly attractive when a man steps out of traditional roles, wears an apron, and gets his hands dirty in the kitchen just to see a smile on his girl's face. Now you might be thinking, cooking? Really? But hear me out. In today's world, where roles and responsibilities often blur, it is important to share the load, especially with domestic chores. And believe me, nothing kills the mood faster than one partner feeling overwhelmed with all the household tasks. So when you step up and take charge in the kitchen, you don't just cook food, but show her that you are in this together, that you value her, and that you are willing to put in the effort. Seeing you handle domestic tasks like cooking or even doing the dishes can be a massive turn-on for your woman. It is not just about the act itself, but also the sentiment behind it. It shows you are considerate, attentive, and willing to go the extra mile. When planning to add some sizzle to your relationship, consider starting in the kitchen. And hey, if you want to turn up the heat a notch, roll up those sleeves and tackle those dishes. I am telling you, she will be at the table sneaking peeks and getting all turned on just seeing you in action. Number 3, maintain a fit physique. Sculpting that body? Yeah, it is no walk in the park. It demands dedication, sweat, and maybe a few skip dessert nights. But oh boy, is it worth it when she can't take her eyes off you. She would go gaga over that chiseled chest, rock-hard abs, and biceps that scream strength. Every woman appreciates a man who takes care of himself. And if she has got the guy who looks like he has just walked off a magazine cover, she is not just proud, she is downright smitten. But it is not just the end result that gets her heart racing, but the journey. So, let her catch a glimpse of you in action. Not the "I'm so nervous" or "it's too darn hot" kind of sweat. I am talking about the "I am pushing my limits" sweat. Whether you are lifting weights, doing push-ups, or just moving that bulky old couch, let her see the effort. Trust me, it is darn attractive. You see, when she spots you working hard, you don't just become her eye candy. Your sweat and your effort all send out pheromones, those natural chemicals that speak a language of attraction. And the best part? It turns her on without you even touching her. So whenever you are breaking a sweat, don't be shy. Let her see, let her admire, and enjoy the sparks that follow. Number 2, send dirty texts. Women absolutely adore it when their man takes charge with some spicy talk. Many of them feel there is a missing link in relationships, that constant romantic spark, the thrill that keeps things exciting. So why hold back on in-person moments to get flirty? Maybe you are both buried in work, or she is out grabbing coffee, but a well-timed text can make her day. It is all about tapping into what makes her tick. If she is into a more dominant vibe in the bedroom, then channel that energy into your messages. Think about the tone, the words, and the intent behind them. For example, a message like, "Hey sweetheart, I was just thinking about yesterday night when you..." can set the stage and let her imagination fill in the blanks. The right tone, combined with a hint of mystery, can be a killer mix. Or it could be a gentle tease like, "Rather be with you than drowning in these files." Or something more forward like, "Every time I close my eyes, I am lost in those rainy moments we shared, and damn, you looked irresistible." And if you both like to tread on the wild side, perhaps a risky, I can't wait to show you what I have been fantasizing about. Keep it genuine, keep it fun, and watch the sparks fly, even from a distance. Number 1, tease her with naughty compliments. Ladies love to hear compliments. And these shouldn't be just those generic compliments, but noticing the little things that make her unique. Instead of just saying, "Oh, you are so beautiful," or "You look hot today," which, don't get me wrong, is always nice to hear, get specific. Maybe it is the way that dress hugs her curves or how her hair slides perfectly when she pulls it back. Go for the details. For example, the way that dress shows your back, absolutely gorgeous. Or, "I can't take my eyes off you when you pull your hair off your face." When you pinpoint what exactly about her has caught your eye, you are showing genuine interest. And oh man, that kind of attention? It is a game changer and turns her on in a second. If you have made it this far, comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.